Thanks, guys. You may not know, but in the United States, over 16 million children live in households affected by food insecurity. Recently, members of Richard Childress Racing began the Pit Stops for Poverty program in an attempt to raise money for awareness and childhood hunger. While it's a team effort, the man to thank for it is Ray Wright. Our Jimmy Thompson sat down with Ray to talk about his efforts.
Ray Wright is a man of many labels these days. He's the rear tire carrier on the 27 Cup team. He's the strength coach at RCR Racing, but he's also a philanthropist. Recently, you started PitStops for Poverty. What is the cause that you're trying to help with this organization?
PitStops for Poverty was created to help beat the hunger issue that we have in the state of North Carolina. North Carolina is tied with Louisiana for the highest percentage of childhood hunger in the nation. 1 in every 4 kids in our state are hungry, food insecure. And we've got to do something about it right here. I mean, we could hit a golf ball to somebody whose family is food insecure.
And what is the actual process with your teammates and how you're able to make these donations?
Man, that's the beauty of it. I mean, there are so many different ways to donate to PitStops for Poverty. One of the ways is track sales. We take used lug nuts, we take used studs, used knee pads from the changers, used gloves. We sell a lot of this stuff at the racetrack. It's 100% profits for Second Harvest Food Bank. And like our driver, he donates a certain amount of money for every spot we gain on pit road. Certain drivers give money for 12-second stops, 13-second stops, 11-second stops. Fans, we have something called an if donation. If my team, if the 31 team has 3 12-second stops, I'll donate $25 to PitStops for Poverty. So that's what's really cool about it, is there are so many ways to donate. We're just kind of an avenue that funnels the money to Second Harvest Food Bank.
The RCR organization has really rallied around this cause. What does it mean to you to see how well this program has really taken off with the organization?
Man, it's been unbelievable. The support we've gotten from the guys, the support we've gotten from the drivers, from everybody in the PR department, the marketing department, the pit department. But like seeing the guys who are, when we get on the plane after the race, hey, how much money do we make, in track sales? How much money, are these 11-second stops going to get us? Then you really see, you know that person on the pit crew better because you begin to see their heart. And in our business, on pit road or in the weight room, I don't really get to see these guys' hearts a lot. So when they're really caring and, sending you text messages or, hey, retweeting your tweets, it's like this dude really cares,
Now, if anyone's watching at home, how can they get involved if they choose to do so?
We have a website, www.pitstopsforpoverty.com, where, awareness is a big deal of what we do. We try to make people aware of the problem. So you can log on to our website, pitstopsforpoverty.com. We have a Twitter handle, @stops4poverty, @stops4poverty. And we're definitely on Facebook, too, PitStops for Poverty. So we do what we can to boost the awareness. That's all this is about. It's just raising awareness of the hunger problem.
What do you hope the future has in store for PitStops for Poverty?
Well, right now, school just got out. School got out probably for every county, in our state. And like I mentioned before, these kids, a lot of the kids, actually, it's 154,000 kids in the 18 counties that Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest North Carolina deals with. 154,000 kids are losing their free or reduced price lunch, right? So now the school's out, they're going to be facing a lot of uncertainty where their meal's going to come from. So this is a big deal for us to get money to Second Harvest Food Bank of Northwest North Carolina so that they can fund these summer feeding programs and the Kids Cafe programs. So all these kids are going to have to find a way to get that meal. And that number of 154,000 is up from 88,000 kids just 3 years ago. And we're only talking about 18 counties of the 100 in North Carolina, So if somebody's watching this in Charlotte, then they can go to their Charlotte food bank, we want to do PitStops for Poverty deals with Northwest North Carolina, but, man, it's all about kids. There's 1.8 million people in North Carolina that are hungry. So we don't want to, segregate who gets the food. People need to eat, and people need the meals, and school's out, and kids are facing a lot of uncertainty. So hopefully this summer we can really generate a lot of money to get these kids food.
Those are some big guys with big hearts. If you want to help, log on to their website at pitstopsforpoverty.com. They're also on Facebook and Twitter @stops4poverty.